Yo, 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 it's your boy Kennedy Clark, repping itsonlyvegas.com, and this is the first episode of Labwork. BET's Rap City The Basement inspired this. This is the spiritual successor. When we let the artists come in here and explain themselves, talk about their projects and what they got going on. Today, I got my man Sav Young coming through. Sav fucking Young. The dude is dope. He got something to say. He got a beef with LL Cool J that was addressed by LL Cool J personally, so it's not just some other rapper trying to come up off someone's name. It's real. He got a song talking about many issues today that we gonna touch on. In fact, I see him over there. He just got in, so we gonna get this popping. It's onlyvegas.com. Labwork. Let's go. Savvy, come on, man. Let's do it. Brother.
Yo.
Sav Young in the building.
What's
Much
good,
love,
bro?
man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Special.
Hey, thank you.
This is real special for me. So yeah, bro. I'm gonna cut through all the shit. I want to get straight to it, man. I kill shit too. Telling people what it's about, man. The name says so much, but
man, when I started the I Kill Shit series, it was really just about killing some lyrics. You know what I mean? Killing
Sounds
some
right.
beats, killing some, just trying to be. Because I feel like hip hop lost the pride in the breakdancer, pride in just in your overall pen game. You know what I mean?
lost its
Hip-hop
identity.
Yeah, like I heard it all started with like ninjas, like you know what I mean, the pride in your thing, like what you do. You know what I mean? Exactly, the craft, the perfectionist aspect of it. So when the first one came out, I was just like, yo, I'm just trying to prove I can rap. I'm just trying to
Right.
Like, hey, just trying to look like this is what I'm coming, this is what I'm doing. I Kill Shit 2, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It's like, you know, that's coming out amongst the Sandra Blands and you know, the just they killing us in the streets type shit going on. So I had to kind of address it. I was like, you know what? As anybody who has a certain type of skill, no matter what you do, you have a responsibility.
right.
You know what I mean? No matter what it is. Like, so if you build houses, you could build houses in the community. You know what I mean? You could use whatever your talent is. So I'm like, all right, mine is I'm a rapper, and I feel that I'm one of the best. If I'm one of the best who can articulate a message, but I can also, you know, if I have the ability to speak that message, why would I not?
I feel that.
So I had to come through and just kill shit. You know what I mean? You hear the Michael Myers slash all through the shit, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's basically what it is. I'm coming through, I'm killing police brutality, white supremacy. I'm killing just, you know, I'm killing through a lot of shit in that mixtape.
And that's what's up, man. And I'm glad you brought up the Sandra Bland thing, because you got a song on there called Sandra's Song. When I listened to it, it was deep. Like, probably my favorite record on the album, on the mixtape. It's dope. It's deep, man. Explain your we all know about the Sandra Bland situation, but explain your take on it. What inspired you to make that?
I just heard about it. I seen it on the news, and it, you know, I watched one of her videos, and I guess I kind of just identify with her. You know what I mean? I identify with like, I'm on Facebook every day just going ham talking my shit. It's like, you know,
I see you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on there just talking my shit. So I identify with that because she's just speaking her piece, you know, and then the next thing you know, she's coming up dead. Like, that really could have been
police
any
custody.
of us.
Like, yeah, like you get the official story from the press, but it don't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
really? Like, so I feel, I respect you shining a light on that, because oddly enough, you don't really hear anybody talking about it anymore. Like, it's yesterday's news and nobody cares. But
Yeah. But you know,
you got this dope record.
The same folks, same folks who's buying the rappers are buying the politicians, and vice versa. So it's kind of like you can't really be surprised. Like, they scared to speak, they scared to talk, they scared to do anything that's really for any of the people. And we all disagree about all kind of shit because we people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they ain't taking nobody's side. Everything they doing is wrong. Like, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody happy about this motherfucker. That means that our voices, ain't nobody's voices really matter.
And that's a fucked up way of looking at it, but it's so real though. Like,
Yeah.
the reality is cold, man.
But it's on us to do something about it. It's not like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying this from a point of hopelessness. I say that from a point of, you know, we live in a world with infinite potential.
Right. Anything is
You know what I
possible.
mean? So if we all stood up at one time and said we ain't having this shit, then we ain't having this shit, and things would change.
Do you feel like more artists should take up the mantle?
I mean, if you're not scared, like, you know, I mean, if you, you know, if you live a scared kind of life, if that's your thing, you know, some of you guys
Stay in the house.
You know, exactly. Yeah, if that's your fucking thing, I can't tell you what to do with your life. I mean, fuck, like I could be ashamed of you. I can, like,
right, just kind of shake your head.
I feel, but it has no effect. Like,
true, man. Like, it's crazy because I mean, particularly on Facebook, I see so many rappers. And I'm speaking on the local level. I'm speaking on the Vegas level. Like I see so many artists who speak on the same things you do on Facebook, but I don't hear it in the music.
Yeah, it's you know what? I think the underground, the mainstream, everybody's guilty of kind of the same thing, and that's the copy and paste syndrome.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? I think that's all that is. I think in their head, if they were really telling you what they think, that's what they'd be talking about.
That makes sense. I mean, because those are the thoughts that they're putting out there. You know, but then when they rap, it's back to the same old. Like,
yeah, we talk shit about, what happened to hip hop? You know what I'm saying? We talk all this shit. But if you ain't gonna do nothing and you're an artist, then I don't even understand why you're having a conversation.
It's true. And I feel that so strong. Like, I feel that 1,000%. Like, if you ain't gonna do shit about it, why are we talking about it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, it's cool to, chop it up every now and then, but it's like, dog, you always want to talk about it, but you never want to take no action. Like, as soon as you get into the booth, you jump right back into the pool with these people that you were just talking about. And that's another reason why I respect you, because it's not just talk with you. Like, we're artists. That. We're gladiators of music, like, especially rappers. Rappers' competition is hungry, it's expression, more so than any other genre. So when I see a young artist like you with his head on his shoulders talking about real shit, to the people, to the public, and then going into the booth, picking up his sword, and swinging in the name of that cause, like, I gotta respect that, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Because I mean, when I was 9, I met KRS-One for the first time. You know what I mean? So then it was like, honestly, that's the only time I ever met him. I'm not even gonna front. I ain't got no relationship.
Like you were best friends afterwards.
Yeah, it's not like, it's not even like, like
I
mean,
got Chris' number right here.
Yeah, I was pretty good, but I wasn't, I wasn't that damn good. Like he wasn't like, yeah, I'm taking you up with me. But what he said at that time, he was just like, I want you to always write. He was like, that's your pen and your pen and your pad is your sword and your shield. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, that was always how I looked at it. Like, he was like, never put your pen down. You write a rhyme a day. And from then on, it's kind of like, I don't still do that shit. Like, from that's what kind of shaped me.
Right.
That's what kind of built the attitudes that I have. So, it's like hip-hop became my father. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop became my everything. So it's like, that's how I look at it. So when I see a lot of people who don't necessarily have the same love for it, I just don't really have no love for them.
I love that you said that, man, because that brings me to my next thing. Now, a lot of artists, when they come in the game, they want to take shots at the people who came before. They want to take shots at the people that don't. I can't tell you how many Lil Wayne diss tracks I heard from nobody niggas.
Yeah.
But you said something to LL Cool J, and he responded to you.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't no fabricated bullshit. I want everybody to understand that. LL motherfucking Cool J responded to this man.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
he questioned him.
You know what? And it is what it is. Like, he didn't even know who I was when I first sent the tweet or whatever. When I was first, because he hopped on Twitter. He said, I could block out your shine with one album. All the, he's talking this shit, whatever. And he's like, that wasn't at me or nothing. Like, don't, this really has nothing to do with me. I'll just say that outright. I don't give a fuck. I'll just say it. This really has nothing to do with me. It's really about my manager. Because he blackballed. Should I say that? Fuck it. They had my manager blackballed, and I thought it was fucked up. And I was around. My manager used to be managed by my mother, Tony Breedlove, and when I was around and I seen a lot of these things happen, and I found that fucked up. That you fucked up his whole career because you stole his rhymes. You know what I mean? So now I'm here in the internet era, like, all right. Fuck it. You know what? You can't even blackball a nigga no more. What the fuck you gonna do to me?
For real, though.
Like, what you about to do? I can look right at the camera and say, what the fuck you about to do to me, bro? You ain't about to do shit. So that's just reality. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna come out with my shit. I'm gonna hit this nigga. I don't really give a fuck if people take me serious. You could hate, you could say whatever. I know what I seen with my own 2 eyes. I know what I've been around. I know the life I've lived. All the opinions, all the hate on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But thank you for visiting. You know what I mean? So,
thanks for the support.
You know what I mean? That's just how it is.
I feel that, man. and like I said earlier, like, you're not just a talker. You're not just gonna talk. You're just not gonna be on Facebook or Twitter exchanging bars with the nigga. You say, you know what? fuck you, bro. Get my sword. You came, you got in the booth, and you did your thing, man. And I seen the track was popular. Like, the shit picked up traction.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, yeah, some people heard it. Like,
it didn't become like a worldwide phenomenon hit.
Yeah.
But like, it did some numbers. Like, it has some people talking, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, because it wasn't really something, I mean, you know, if you want to do numbers, you're not dissing LL. Like, that's, you know, kind of thing.
You can't
like,
fight them on that game. But
yeah, like.
we're rappers.
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
you know, I can't throw my album numbers at you, but I can hit you with these bars, though. And they hurt.
You know,
they
like,
fucking hurt.
It wasn't even to try and sell no records. It wasn't about none of that. It was because I made a promise to my manager, knowing damn well who I am, what I can do, versus what LL could do. And it is what the fuck it is. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my thing. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with this nigga, like, and I'm gonna tell him it's nothing personal. I respect your achievements, your accomplishments, but I'm equally gonna tell you that you stole so much shit. It's insane. And you marketed it well, though, bro. Phenomenon. You know what I'm talking about?
Cannabis called him out on that same shit during their beef, you know? Like, he questioned, did you really write your rhymes on their beef? So, I mean, so where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, and that's what you got to look at. Like, he's LL, he's the god, whatever you want to call it, but you got multiple people from multiple sides of the country making a claim that all ain't as it seems in a house that Todd built, you know?
I'm not saying I'm the greatest or nothing, but I'm saying if you're not really writing shit, if you're stealing, if you're doing all of that, get that shit back to Rakim. He's the God MC. You know what I mean? Get that shit to somebody who deserve it. Fuck it. Let Kendrick have it. Well, shout out to Kendrick. You know what I mean? Like,
get a mantle to where it belongs, where it should be.
Like, get this shit to somebody. Like, let that shit go, my nigga. Like, we're proud of you. You know what I mean? Fuck. Like, he like $100 million man. Nothing I say here is about to damage him. That's not even the goal. Any another black man making money, I have nothing against that. But we need to put things in their proper fucking perspective, in a proper box. You don't do what I do, so let's not even call it that. You do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, that's good. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean?
Shit. That's the big thing, you know, because, like, I want people to understand, like, you got the business side, and you got rap, you know? Like, I mean, they meet a lot. They hold hands a lot, but at the same time, they're two different things. You know, like, you did your numbers, you made your money, whatever. That's one thing. But when we get on these courts, all the endorsements in the world ain't gonna stop me from going to the hole on you. And that's where the rapping aspect comes in at, and that's why I got so much respect for you for what you did on that. Cause, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like LL is LL. You know, like you said, $100 million man. Fucking, you a rapper in Vegas.
Yeah.
But you went to the booth and you did what you did. And it was dope. You know, no matter how much money you got behind it or don't have, what you did was dope.
Yeah,
you know?
I appreciate that.
Like,
you know, it's just made to make a statement. Cause like at the end of the day, I know he's making his new album. I hope that it sells, you know, I hope it does what the fuck ever. What, you know what I mean? Astronomical fucking, I hope it goes huge. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Like, good for him.
It won't.
But we're not gonna call this shit some shit that it's not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that shit ends today. Sav Young's in the game now. It's Labwork. You know what I mean? We up in this motherfucker today.
Yeah, we gonna
I'm finally on camera in front of you motherfuckers. Like, alright, what up? So, you know what I mean? That shit ends today. The real shit shows up today. We not calling these niggas God MCs, the goats. We not calling none of these niggas none of that.
I feel like that term itself,
freestyle.
GOAT, is thrown around way too loosely, man.
Yeah.
I feel like nigga come out and say, yeah, man, I helped this old lady across the street yesterday. Oh, he the GOAT, bro. You the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, it used to mean something.
It
to be
did.
called the greatest of all time, which is what the GOAT stands for. GOAT, greatest of all time. But it's thrown around to everybody now. Oh, that nigga hit a three-pointer. He the GOAT. You the GOAT, baby.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, my thing is, back in the day, I remember when I first started spitting, it wasn't about whether you were writing your rhymes. Can you kick me a proper freestyle?
bam. And that right there, oh my God. I can't tell you how many, like, whenever I used to throw shows, whenever I threw a show, before anybody got to perform, we all got on stage, we did a little cypher thing, freestyle. DJ threw on the beat and we all rapped. 99% of the time, I was the only nigga on stage who could do it.
Exactly.
Everybody else get up there and they were lost. They were deers in headlights. They didn't know what the fuck to do. And a lot of times they say the most weirdest, outlandish shit, and it's like, I mean, I'm gonna knock you for it, but it's like clearly you're out your element.
Yeah,
you know, like, and I don't want that cop out bullshit. People say like, oh, well, freestyle originally means to write without style. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Freestyle
yeah,
means kicking this shit off the top of the head. That's my definition of freestyle.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on.
But you know what? Here's how I look at hip hop. I look at it like this: we can't judge it for what it was. We got to look at it, but at the same time, that's a two. You know, that goes both ways. So you can't I look at it like this: when hip hop first started, there were no rhymes being spoken. There were no no raps, none of that shit. But what it is to be an MC evolved from like 73 to now in 2016. So, where you take the first guys who, you had to be able to ABC rhyme. Then you had to be able to write a rhyme. Then you had to be able to freestyle a rhyme. But then now, in 2016, you got to be able to sing, rap, you know what I mean? You got to be able to do all these different things. So that's how I look at it to be a true MC. All we do is the years go on, we add layers to this shit. So, if you can't authentically do all of it, that's why I give props to J. Cole. You know what I mean? When it comes to authenticity, you got a guy who's going from top to bottom on his shit. He's doing, he's making his beats, he's fucking kicking his rhymes, he's writing his shit, he's doing what he needs to do. You know what I mean? Album with no features.
That's big, man.
And being probably the biggest conscious rapper since Nas, probably the most powerful one, I think, in my mind.
He is, and he's entertaining. Like when we compare Kendrick to J. Cole, which a lot of people do, I do it too. When we compare Kendrick to J. Cole, for me personally, I prefer J. Cole because he's kicking real shit too, but he's entertaining when he does it.
Yeah,
Kendrick to me is boring. Like I like Kendrick, but I hear Kendrick and I'm like, bro, it's like, man, like.
Yeah, I love Kendrick.
I fuck with Kendrick. I co-sign him all day, but when I'm listening, if I had to choose between the Kendrick record and the J. Cole record, I'm gonna go with the J. Cole record because I get more entertainment out of it.
Yeah,
and I the main reason I listen to music is for entertainment. I'm not a dumb nigga. I'm intelligent. I know where to get my shit from, and I know where to get my news and my info from. So I don't need somebody feeding that to me like how Kendrick does it. Like Kendrick's more of a teacher, and J. Cole's more of a conversation.
I look at Kendrick like he's more of a rapper, and J. Cole's more of a poet.
Really?
Yeah, because Kendrick he's more focused. Like when I hear Kendrick, I hear somebody I hear students, like, cause I'm a student, they students. Like here's how I look at them. Like Kendrick is somebody, he grew up in Cali. So he heard a lot of Bone Thugs, and that's where you get up there, man, Kendrick.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? So he's more like a rapper. Cole is more like grew up on that Nas, grew up on that Tupac. Like my music has to have a message. I'm not really so much into chopping and flipping and like I'm not so much into all of that shit.
True.
You know what I mean? So he's more like coming from there. But to me they're like equals, almost like speaking of like Big and Pac. You know what I mean? Like where it's like Pac brings in the energy side, and he added that layer to being an MC, I think, because you couldn't have a Lil Wayne with that delivery without a Tupac delivery of, you know what I mean? Wayne at the, like he just like, you know what I mean? Like, but real shit though, like that's how I see it at least.
Right. I feel that, man. I feel that. All right, it's onlyvegas.com, so I want to talk about Vegas a little bit.
Okay.
Like, everybody out here got an opinion, man. Like, everybody. I'm sure you see everybody talks about, fucking whack rappers, this and that, and this and that. Great rappers, whatever. But when they get on the records, everybody wants to say they're the best. Say how dope they are and everything. But niggas got a problem with proving it.
Yeah.
Like, if an artist out here came out right now, was like, man, fuck Sav Young. That nigga can't see me on these tracks, man. They wouldn't do it because niggas don't like calling out names. But if somebody did that right now, what would be your reaction?
It would be that would excite me so much because then the spirit's coming back. Like
that's what I wanted to hear.
That excites me, like shit like that. Like if I see you out at the club and you got a problem with what I said on the record, like it's probably because you really can't rap. Like that's the only way. Like
that's the only way you escalate it.
Yeah, because like when I get you with a rhyme, I got my satisfaction. Like I got it. Like it felt so good when I landed that fourth bar on your ass. Like you know what I mean? Because
you can't erase that. That's the thing. Like you can heal from an ass whooping. Like nigga, if I make a scathing diss about you and you whoop my ass for it, nigga, I'll be alright in a few days. You gonna have to live with that diss forever, nigga. That shit gonna be on record. It's forever. Like
it's got a digital stamp. It's in space forever. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
Like when I just exposed you for what you are, like man, like that's what I mean by we're gladiators, man. Like this is how we're supposed to handle it. Like if you're a rapper and you get your panties in a bunch because someone says your name on a record in a disrespectful way. And the first thing you want to do is like, I'm going to go see that nigga. And that's what you want to do. You ain't a rapper, bro. You ain't an MC. You just a nigga who rhymes.
Man.
Like, fucking, this is part of it. Like, hip-hop became what it is today because the nigga said, I don't like that shit. Give me the mic, and I'm going to show you how it really going to go. Call the nigga's name out and battle them. Destroy them and created what we have today. So niggas being all scary, like, I don't get it, man. Like, why don't niggas want to say names?
You know what? Because they want to say their relationships. Like, I think that's really the difference. You know what? I've been around a lot of big name people, and I'm not even going to say no name. But nah, like, I ain't even going to speak about, like, him, like, because he's, you know, that's like he... I only met him once, but he had a bigger impact than my dad had. Like, and I seriously say that. So it's like all the love in the world to KRS. But there's a lot of other ones, you know what I mean? And they get mad when people say real opinions. They get mad if you're like around them, and you know, it's very easy to overstep your bounds with these people. Now, me, I'm just a real nigga. If you can't respect it, then you just can't put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. If you can't respect it, then it is what it is.
That's real, man.
I can't help it. Like, I was just born like this, my nigga. Like, like
And
I was just speaking
that.
my mind, you know? Like, fuck. Like, so that's just it.
Like, and that's why I fuck with you, because, like, I got that same mindset. Like, I'm going to tell it how it is. You either going to fuck with it or you not. You know, if you fuck with me, cool. If you don't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But I would lose sleep over biting my tongue and saying some shit that I don't believe.
Yeah.
You know, that shit would bug me. So
Exactly.
I like that. I like when a nigga can keep it real, not just what he talking about, but when it comes time for him to do his job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, as artists, as MCs, like, our job is to make music, is to rap, you know?
Exactly.
And, like, if we, like, I can't come out like, oh, I love gay people, you know, and then get on the record like, fuck all you faggots, I hope you burn in hell.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you can't do
don't
that
work.
shit. Nigga,
Yeah.
you have to be consistent. Like, so I respect the realness. I respect the reality of it. And, like, I mean, you ain't no average artist. Like, you ain't no average MC.
appreciate
Speaking bar-wise, like, you're not, I've heard average, I've heard good, I've heard great, I've heard bad. You're not bad. You're not a horrible artist, man. You're dope. Like, and I don't just say that to anybody, nigga. Like, there's a reason I chose you for the first episode of this, nigga.
Hey,
like, there's a
love,
reason I
that's
chose
love,
Sav
that's love.
Young for this, because you got something to say, and you don't just got something to say, you got a way to say it. Like, you got your stamp on your statement, so I respect that. So that's why I had to get you in here, man. So I wanted you to be the pilot episode of this, because you're dope, man.
Hey, it is an honor, man. Like, and I see what you're doing. You know what I mean? I see that you're trying to take Vegas. You're trying to and really put like a more hip hop thing back. You know what I mean? Because Vegas, they say, isn't known for hip hop. They say there's no hip hop culture, none of that. Like, but if you know, there's only one NWA, and that's the first out of Compton. You feel me? Like, there's only one time you can be that first to come out, and not everybody on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not everybody. So if you can be the one to make that stamp, then I think, you know, that's good for the city. It'll live forever.
I'm hoping so, man. Like, I just hope that the city can set aside its differences, you know, like, because I'm sure you notice being it, like, there's this mindset that if you like one artist from out here, you can't like another artist. It's like,
it's
I fuck with this dude, so I can't fuck with you. Like, I mean, as a rapper myself, like, I'd share links, I'd tag people in something, they'd be like, sorry, I only promote this person. It's like, shit, like, is that how you look at rap in general? Like, well, you only
crazy. Like,
listen to Nas, so you cannot touch a Jay-Z record? Like,
yeah, that's too much like being on a dick for me.
it is. It's like being in like this intimate ass relationship with somebody who don't give a fuck about you. It's like, well, it's like, and I hate that it's like that. You know,
here's
like,
one thing. Like, I'm not from Vegas. You know what I mean? I'm from Corona, California, Crown Town. That's why I throw these up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from Cali, and I came out here, and I always show love to where I'm at whenever I move, because I just really just rap my life. It's really nothing like what, you know, I'm not trying to impress nobody. It's just...
That's what you do.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I just express me, and it's impressive. That's just what the fuck ever. Like, it is what it is. But, you know, I never understood that. Like, because to me, if somebody else is dope, like, I heard your shit, you dope. You know what I mean? You get down lyrically. Like, it's nice. So I'm like, okay. You know, there's no reason to hate. Like, that's why I never understood this hating word. I think that's partially why hip-hop sucks now, because everybody's scared to speak on something. Everybody's scared to say, this nigga can't, he sound like he can't read. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if everybody's scared, then shit, man, niggas is scared. We you know, like fuck. What? Like I just look at it like, what the fuck is happening to black men? Like
I feel that, man. Like, cause
fucking scared.
And that's the crazy thing is, because like black culture is so powerful. Like it is probably the most powerful force on the earth. Like we influence everything. Like we influence everything. Like just look around, go outside and look. That's black culture that influence pretty much anything that you want to look at, regardless of music genre, clothing style, whatever. But when you look at the black man, it's like they so scared to be who they are.
But it's like fear is the root of every fucking thing. It seems like with us. It's like, oh, you're gonna go shoot somebody because of what he said. What, you scared somebody might agree? Well, you scared. You know what I'm saying?
Like you think somebody might listen.
Yeah, let's go kill some niggas. You scared to go kill some? Yeah, you scared to go kill some Mexicans though. That's some whole shit. You don't know them.
You ain't gonna kill the crooked ass cops. You'll sit there and film it, but you won't help a nigga out. Like you won't. Like I said this once upon a time. Like imagine how quick police brutality would end if instead of 20 cameras on the cop when they were doing some fucked up shit, there were 20 guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You wouldn't see it no more. It's like, and this is, and like, black people are so black, the whole Black Lives Matter movement is so, I agree with the movement. But I was like, you know what, just filming shit ain't enough. Like,
yeah, it's, you know what, it's motherfuckers, like, I'm sorry, like, I curse a lot. Like, I have a dirty mouth. But check this out. I just feel like this, right? Like, Donald Trump, he's proof that people are actually counting these votes. You know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, disagree with me on this. I get into it all the time. But I'm telling people, really, go out and fucking vote. Because guess what? The old white motherfucker down in the South, no disrespect to nobody, but the old white motherfucker down in the South is down there, and these motherfuckers, they've been voting every 4 years since 1934.
They vote every 2 years.
Yeah,
they
you know
vote for
what I mean?
everything.
They've been doing it every year, and you can't figure out why the law doesn't match your opinion. But it's because you got fucking, you know, 432-year-old motherfuckers determining all the laws. Like,
and that's real. That's so fucking real. Like when I look, because I see a lot of shit, you know, listen to a lot of shit, and I'm like, looking, like, everybody want to bring up the conspiracy theories. Like, oh, well, your vote don't count, electoral college, just electoral college. That first off, electoral college goes with the majority.
And we could have got rid of that before, too. I voted to end that shit before on one of them ballots, but not enough motherfuckers showed up.
Well, why?
Where the fuck were you, niggas?
Because they feel like the vote don't count. But it's like, votes do count. Don't give me that vote don't count shit. If you want to be lazy, then be lazy. But don't fucking start perpetuating that my vote don't count anyway. Nigga, it's a lie. You just don't want to go to the fucking polls. But you're going to bitch your ass off when the election goes this way or that way.
Now, I will equally say this. There's a chance that they don't count.
There's a possibility.
That's fucked up. Now, ain't it? Like, there's that possibility. But what if they did and you didn't vote? But if I vote and they don't count, at least I still did what the fuck. You know,
you at least you at least follow your convictions.
Yeah.
You know, like, you stood by something. Like, and even if the vote don't count, there's the aspect that you stand for something. So that has to count for something.
Yeah, because I really don't trust our government. I mean, should I say that on camera?
I got trust issues.
I really don't trust our government. You know what I mean?
I mean, how could you?
So, I mean, yeah, like, how could you, when you look at the entire situation, like, how we here in the first place? So it's kind of like, you know, just, you know, but that's a very in-depth topic, you know.
Indeed,
check out my Facebook for that one.
But yeah, man, like, that's big. Like, because I look at the voting thing is the same way people look at religion. Like, people say, like, well, what if I'd rather live my life like there is a God and find out there isn't than live like there isn't one and find out there is? Well, treat it the same way as voting, you know? Like,
yeah, like, I mean, I just look at it like this. I won't say that the Bible is, like, all bullshit, but it's just a lot of bullshit. Like, yeah, it's like, you know what? Like, I'd say, like, half. Like, I think it's probably, like, a good half. The other half is stolen African knowledge. And that's why all the books match, because they all jack the same motherfuckers. Like, you know, all of us, we all gonna build pyramids everywhere if we all jack the same nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. But then maybe that's a little too deep for the lab. You know?
Nah, bro, like I said, I want people to know who you are. Yeah. Bro, so, like, but yeah, man, like, so much shit, man. And, like, I gotta admit, man, like, one of my biggest regrets from this past year, you had the record God's Revolution. I was supposed to have been on that record with you.
Oh, man.
Like, and I'm so mad that I didn't make it on the record. I had the verse written and everything, but my situation, My boy was bullshitting on the recording. He was lagging like a motherfucker. He's still lagging. I texted this nigga like 2 weeks ago. He ain't texted me back yet. Fucking still lagging. But I'm mad that I didn't get on that record because the record was deep.
Hey, I'm holding it. Like I'm not like I released the first little cut on I Kill Shit 2 just to kind of work it up because I figured it
to knock from beginning to end, man.
I
like how it starts off and then at the latter half you get into the deep shit. You start digging. Like I showed you niggas I can rap. I reminded you niggas I can rap.
Exactly.
Now let me fucking talk to you.
Exactly.
And then you start hitting them with the God's Revolution, the Sandra song. The Police, like you really started giving it to niggas after that. You started fucking...
Yeah, because I was angry. Like, during the making of that, just sitting up watching Freddie Gray getting killed, sitting up watching Sandra Bland dying, seeing Trayvon Martin, seeing all these different issues that happened in between I Kill Shit 1 and then I Kill Shit 2. It just made it to where it's like, nah, like, I have to get this off my chest. I'm watching my brothers and sisters being murdered.
You know, and that's why I feel like you're going to have such a good career, man. I feel like you're going to have a long career because you rap about the moment. And that's a big thing, man. Like, if you rap about the moment, you can rap forever because the moment is always changing. The fact that you did that, the fact that you looked at I Kill Shit 1 and I Kill Shit 2 and seen everything that happened in that gap and talked about it separates you from a lot of people. Because a lot of people still talking about the struggle, the same struggle that they ain't even really in no more. But that's all they know, so that's all they can talk about.
But I mean, they're not really part of the club. That's how I really look at them. I mean, and no disrespect to anybody. That's why I'm like, okay, cool, Jade, you had a great run. I'm so proud of you. And I don't even mean to throw his name back in. But look, him and a lot of other niggas. I mean, let's talk about everybody who does the same thing. Y'all ain't in the club, you know what I mean? Us who are really in the fucking struggle. Us who came from the struggle and remember the struggle. Us who understand, maybe never struggled, but they look around and see what the hell's going on. You get what I mean? Those are the real motherfuckers who are really a part of this hip-hop thing. People be like, oh, you know, like, you act like it's an exclusive club. You act like it's this. It is. And just a lot of people aren't welcome. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, like, and KRS is aged, you know what I mean? He's, you know, no disrespect to him. I seen that new shit he did with Shan and all that. He gets slaughtered, my nigga, but that shit was safe. But you don't have anybody in our age group here to take that particular torch. Everybody wanted Jay's torch. Everybody wanted M's torch. What about KRS's torch? Who's going to make sure that hip-hop stays grounded? So that's where, like, just with my little experience in the past, I was like, you know, I can't be so arrogant to truly take that from him, but I can make an attempt.
I feel that, man. Nah, the show is called Labwork, and we're in the studio. We're here for a reason. We could have did an interview anywhere, but this is the part that I've been waiting on. We got the mic behind us. My man Jordan got the beat ready. You're going to see Kennedy Clark, and most importantly, you're going to see my man Sav Young light the booth up, man. We're going to spit this, and we're going to do this the way we can do it. It's onlyvegas.com, Sav Young, first episode. Let's make it work, baby. Labwork. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's your boy Kennedy Clark. Labwork, baby. It's onlyvegas.com. I'm in the lab right now with my man Sav Young. We gonna do this thing, man. Rapping. This is the life right here, man. I didn't get the chance to grace Rap City, so I'm glad I'm doing this. Yeah. We gonna make this shit hot, man. Yeah. Peep the steeds, MCs that supersede the superstition that hip-hop died is unbelief. I come to prove wrong, improve and build on the foundation of the storm made before the calm. These niggas got the game all whack. I change all that. Yo, Sav, get the baseball back. Let's take all that. My mindset is militant, doing my due diligence. The villain that you're dealing with is pure diabolical. They underestimate my intelligence. The evidence is crystal fucking clear. My relevance based on excellence. It's only Vegas with the language universal. You step to me improperly. Obviously, I'ma hurt you. But this is where the limelight shift and the mercy ends. Through these lyrics, we express to you the word of men. So fall back while I'ma notify your next of kin and fade to black while the next begin. Sav Young.
Hey, what up? It's Labwork. It's Functional Family. Sav Young in this motherfucker. Hold on. Yeah, I can walk on water, even if you tell me sink or swim. God fan, but sometimes I think I'm him. My will be done, words manifest as a whip and a check and a bad chick who gon' give me lip and a neck. I know you can't believe in every dream, but haven't seen something inside sassy. Sad deserve everything. Ain't no one believed him at 17. The mind can't believe what the eyes never seen. But I can't front. I found myself losing faith in a new escape. And we're chasing shit through the snakes who be faking, but to your face ass, bro. It start to make me wonder if y'all friends, goddamn, how far would an enemy go to take me under? We never chose it, but this life is ours. Wanna stand beside the stars, dip inside the nicest cars, or have somebody write your bars nice and raw. I think I know what type is y'all, the type to spit gangster in the hood, strip as Nikes are. Just try and talk my shit and be mad paid. Seen bitches go from back page to backstage. At 18, had good brain and bad grades. Motivation or proof that we live in the last days. Sav Young, Labwork.
It's onlyvegas.com, baby. Yeah, you know what it is. First episode, baby. Thank you, Sav, for coming through, blessing us today. There will be more to come, so stay tuned. Let's get them likes up, them subscriptions up, all of that. Go to itsonlyvegas.com. Follow us, baby. We're going to the top. One love.